Yeah, South Carolina played a great basketball game tonight. You know, their guards collectively had 60 points. That obviously really hurt us. So, you know, hats off to them. Wish them the best of luck. And our kids played exceptionally hard. We did a lot of good things, but they were just a little better.
Just when they get that combination going on offense with their defense, just very dangerous to stop, and you just couldn't come up with that one or two stops that you needed there in the second half.
Yeah, I mean, when we got close, they kept running the play where they pinned a player, and we always got called on a foul, and we did it all year. And they did it about 7 times, and they only called it 1 time. So they were able to score a layup, driving, pinning our post from just moving them totally across the lane. So obviously we tried to adjust, but that's when they would come down and score.
Coach, was this as physical a game as you were expecting? And also, do you think this was one of the more physical games you had all year?
Yeah, I mean, we played Duke. It was extremely physical. Texas A&M was physical. Our Big Ten's physical. You know, and you just have to adjust as you're playing, you know, with a physical game. But I think we were just as physical as they were.
Sharon, did you think that it was their defense? I mean, you had 20 turnovers, 13 of those in the first half. A lot of them you were just kind of throwing the ball away and, you know, trying to get into the post. And
yeah, our guards weren't settled down. You know, our guards were making passes that we don't normally make, just playing kind of a little bit more, I guess, spastic, rather calm. You know, we needed to run the place through, and we didn't run those through, so that's where we struggled. We didn't execute in the half court.
Can you take a minute and reflect on the careers of the seniors and what they meant to the Purdue program?
Yeah, we just discussed it. You know, we're losing 9 people, 2 managers as well as a trainer, and then our 6 seniors. And, you know, they left their legacy in so many different ways. I said they're probably the best group of young women I've ever been around in my coaching career because of what we have gone through, how they handled almost a death of a teammate, how we persevered, how their personalities and their leadership helped our younger players, how much they taught each and every one of us every day. On and off the court, they're one of the most amazing academic students we've had as a senior class as well. They won a Big Ten championship, so, you know, we said that we have to keep getting better. Every time our seniors graduate, we try to promise that class that we'll keep winning championships and move on and get a little bit better.
Coach, can you talk about the season and the ups and downs until this point?
The only down we had was Dre Mingo blowing her ACL out. That's the only down we've had. This season was an exceptional season. No one expected us to finish second in the Big Ten or be Big Ten champs or be rated in the top 20. So my hat goes off to this group. If you're talking about some of the losses in February, grandfather's lost. It affects the entire team. You have injuries and you have the flu. So I think our last 3 weeks has been amazing for our group.
KK, how much did their defense disrupt what you guys were trying to do offensively?
They had good defense, but I think for the most part, at times we took ourselves out of the game.
Brittany, did you feel like you guys ever got comfortable offensively?
No, I don't think so. Like KK said, the amount of turnovers we had, I mean, we took ourselves out of the game, and on each possession, you know, it was us rather than ourselves, I think, for the most part. But, you know, they were aggressive on defense, and they got it done.
KK, Brittany, was this game as physical as you expected? Was this one of the more physical games you've played this year?
Yes, I definitely think it was one of the most physical games we've played this year, from post players and to guards.
Yeah, I have to agree. It was a very physical game, but it was something that we expected going into it.
For transcription, that was KK Hauser with the first response. Brittany Raymond followed. Brittany Rayburn, apologize.
Brittany, just when you got good shots, it seemed like you had some, not just you personally, but the team had some inside, and you missed just those opportunities. In a game like this, you can't let those go, right?
Yeah, definitely. I think those are, you know, the shots that are, you know, motion turning. I think that really got them going on the offensive end. If we miss a shot and they got a rebound and start running, but you know, there's times we got to convert.
KK and Brittany, first KK, just where do you think they hurt you with their offense? I mean, just kind of where they hurt you with their offense?
I think that we let their guards get a lot of open threes or uncontested shots, and then I would say for the majority, just taking us off the dribble, and they were pinning our post players, and they're just getting wide open layups.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like they were getting a lot of uncontested shots to start out the game that really got their momentum and started knocking down a lot of shots.
KK, Brittany, it seemed like in the second half the ball just wasn't going in for you guys. Were they doing anything a little different to stifle your shooting, or was it just the basket wasn't big enough?
I just think our shots just weren't falling in the first half.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think that they changed up anything. I think it was just, ourselves shooting ourselves in the foot.
I know it was the same temperature, Brittany, out there for both teams, but how hot was it out on the court?
It's the same as it was all week. We've practiced in it for a while, and we were pretty used to it, but it was definitely pretty warm.
Additional questions for student athletes?